Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm in Dungeon Master Darius. Last we left off, I quickly went and sold a bunch of stuff that I feel like I didn't need, and took a good looking through some of the stuff that we did have, and I found some pretty good shit, I won't lie. Among them, though, we got the Storyteller's Ring. Grants +1 luck bonus to all saving throws, specifically against fire. Now, I don't want to risk just kind of jinxing myself here, but fire sucks. Getting fireballed can suck. So I think... oh, there was one other piece of equipment. A suit of full plate. As a total 9 armor bonus with a max dexterity allowance of 1. Now, for Errant, this is useless because we've already got half plate for him, which has a total armor bonus of 9, and since he doesn't have a dexterity modifier, this is useless to him. But we got someone else that could use some bitchin' armor, I think. She has +1 dexterity modifier, and yeah, that's just gonna be a massive improvement just overall for her. Let's see, what was it before? 22? Yeah. As I mentioned, she looks very paladin-y with this on. I did look through some of the other items that we have. The heavy mace of fire is tempting, because while it does do the same amount of base damage as the collapse does, this sucker also deals an additional 1d3 fire damage. Now that's not a terrible lot, but if I remember correctly, that is also doubled or sometimes tripled based on the weapon. So it's when it comes to critical hits. So that is tempting. Not to mention that she can just do more damage. And look at it, it's a giant freaking flaming mace. Can't tell me that's not cool. So, against tieflings, it's pretty much going to be useless. Against demons, it's pretty much going to be useless. So, at times I might want to suddenly decide, you know what, no, screw that. I'm going to swap out to this weapon or whatnot. So, sadly, and kind of stupidly, you do still need multiple items on a character. So I think for the time being, at the least, we'll keep the collapse off of her, because she's looking at a lot. Oh boy. I'm now suddenly kind of regretting the idea of replacing the banded mail on her. Wait, the banded mail is heavier? See, this is one of those other things, too. How much does this weigh? 6 pounds. 5 pounds for the collapse. Radiance is 4. But that is like... I think she's heavy any way that we look at it, so I really shouldn't worry too much. I don't quite understand. Alright. I'm just gonna slap that on her. I don't quite understand this anymore, because I equipped things onto her and she's getting lighter. Unless this is supposed to be... this is the party encumbrance. This is the... Listen, I'm not a smart man. So wait, are you affected at all? Okay, she is. It's just so small. It's barely noticeable. That's fine. Confusing, but fine. Anyways. Quickly do a quick save, because hell with it. You got more things to tell us. Examine the items I'm carrying. Stone knife. Touches the knife, his fingers clasping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. Oh, I think this is just a repeat, which is kind of grateful. To me again about the future. Nope, I'm good for that. Tell me about Tirabade. Takes a deep breath and smiles. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I'm gliding over a broad river. The sunset has churned its surface smooth like a mirror, and I can see my reflection. It's as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I'm in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flight over rivers. I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I am glad that they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them, all because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, "Your mentor, he will come, he will help." I lose consciousness. Storyteller takes a deep breath, exiting the vision. Such hatred from Tirabade? Wasn't she on our side? Tirabade has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Tirabade you met in Succubus has gone through many trials and regained her former purity. What happened next? Puts his hand to his forehead. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Tirabada's story ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if we find something that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. Cool. So we just gotta find something about Tirabade. However, no matter what we learn, remember, her soul, the soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle, endured every torment. She was able to purify herself, for dragons are truly powerful, not only in body, but in spirit too. Tell me what you see about this, Finian. Hello, Grandpa Elf. Carefully takes Finian from your hands. Hello, Finian. Closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. His face contorts into a painful grimace. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. Know this because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to the table in the bladesmith. Everyone calls him the bladesmith. He placed a device with a jar over me. Feels like I'm being fried. At first I tried to break free, but I got tired and then I screamed. Now I've lost my voice, though the pain is burning right through me. He stops. His voice changes, becoming more frightened. I think I lost consciousness again, but when I woke up, the pain was gone. And I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it. Someone else was lying on the table, a burned corpse covered with a black crust. The master took out a handsaw and was sawing off his head in a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. This burnt corpse had a symbol on his belt just like I do. An eye and a star. My favorite belt, a good one. Where would a stranger get one? Must have been someone from my clan, some distant family member. Storyteller stops. When he speaks again, you hear only a muffled whisper. Those crusaders, I'm glad when I saw them. I thought they'd come to help, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me to and I obeyed. I don't understand. I understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need all of this to stop, even just for a moment. I just have to understand what's happening to me. I just need to rest. He shakes his head, slowly coming to his senses. That is Finian's past, but what awaits him in the future? The dead have no future, but... He smiles. I see an endless ocean on a good day in a boat flowing over the waves. I'm so excited, but I don't know whose vision this is. Is this a soul existing here and now, or a soul reborn? Please take care of this young lad. He is finally in the right hands. Do not worsen his suffering by involving him in dishonorable deeds. Come on, Grandpa Elf. I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid. I don't know what horrors you were talking about, but don't you worry about it, alright? Look at yourself. So how can I help you, Storyteller? I appreciate your offer. I have reason to believe that somewhere in Tirabade there is a manuscript authored by an elf from Kionin who witnessed Earthfall. Ooh. Okay, this one I'm willing to read because that's an important event in Golarion. Earthfall is the name given to the cataclysmic event in which a shower of meteorites impacted Golarion in 5293, resulted in the destruction of the human empires of Thassalon and Aslant, which were consumed by earthquakes and massive tidal waves, and the creation of the Inner Sea. The cloud of dust thrown up by the Earthfall's impact settled in Golarion's upper atmosphere and blotted out the sun for 1,000 years, creating the Age of Darkness. The storyteller's voice suddenly breaks and he stops for a moment. For personal reasons, I would like to examine it, but no matter how hard I try, I failed to find it, even in the Blackwing Library. I only found a mention that the manuscript exists and is held somewhere in the city. Oh, in the Great Garrison. Alright. I assume it's stored at the Great Garrison. They wouldn't let me into the archive when I visited. All those crusaders were nervous about the strange blind elf interested in their secrets. It's understandable. The crusade naturally made them a little paranoid. But now the Great Garrison has fallen to the enemy hands. I would be grateful if I could see the manuscript. I do have a couple of questions about the encounter in the Blackwing Library. I make no secret of why I came to the library. I was looking for something. What were you doing there? I was looking for a very old thing. Rumor has it some ancient scroll or book page about the times of Earthfall came to Tirabade. Vague hope. Yeah, we just heard that part, but in greater detail. Last note, but I found proof that the book I'm looking for is in Tirabade, or at least part of it. Know more about you, how about? I'm not surprised. A strange, peculiar-looking elf with unusual powers who comes from afar calls himself a collector of stories. Such things usually spark some interest. I will answer your questions, and I will ask them as soon as I drink my coffee. 1 second. Satisfaction. Who are you, and where are you from? Before I would have said that I am a blacksmith from Kionin who lost his sight and then found his true calling in a new craft, that of a storyteller. But I have lately begun to suspect that those words are no more than a lie. It's quite the irony. I never thought I'd cause to complain about my memory. It holds the stories of the entire world, but I've noticed more and more alarming signs recently. I encounter ancient stories and see myself in them. I don't remember these events, but stories cannot lie, so it means that my memory is lying, and I intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm looking for proof that my visions are true, and for the reason why my past has been hidden from me. Thought old elves didn't get old. Straightens his body back with dignity. As you can see, we do if we manage to live for many thousands of years. There may not be a single mortal in this world older than not me. He sighs and continues with a sad smile. Anyways, it's not about time, it's about the stories I keep inside. There's so much suffering and sadness in this world, and in my stories too. I've lived every one of them. I've drunk this bitter experience and accepted it in my heart. It's hard, the weight of all this suffering on my shoulders, but I wouldn't trade my burden for another. Where did you get your strange powers? I've always got along with things. I used to be a blacksmith, and I know for sure. I've always felt the essence of things, their spirit, for as long as I can remember. I've always been able to feel those traces of memories and feelings left on things by their former owners. I don't know where this gift comes from. Maybe, having taken my sight, the gods granted me another sense. It is pretty cool. How do you see into the future? I cannot say. Such visions are new to me. My instinct has always worked towards the past, not the future. But some things change. Everything changes. So do I. Perhaps right now, the stories that are yet to happen are more important than the ones that have happened already. See, this is where me personally, in Aaron's shoes, would he look behind him if that Ored philosopher of war was still there and go, "Oh boy, isn't that a coincidence? I think I said the exact same thing to some ponce." But anyways, why'd you come to the World Wound? Searching for the truth about my real past has brought me here. I saw myself in others' stories. In them, I was called an elf in the tower. Now I'm looking for this tower, my tower, everywhere. I've been to many places. I've visited many lands and deserts, but I haven't found them. There are few uncharted territories on my map. The World Wound is one of them. For good reason. How do you collect the stories? Same way a court philanderer collects his conquests. The way a healer has a personal cemetery of patients he failed to save. The way every person, including you, has a box of secret, most precious experiences deep down in their soul that no one is allowed to touch. The world is not made of things or matter even. It's made of stories. They move from past to future, piercing our world at the point of here and now. They give meaning to everything. They are the meaning, and everything else is only the setting required for stories to exist. There's nothing more real and alive than a story. And anything real and alive can die or be destroyed, distorted, forgotten. But as long as I carry these stories with me, they will not be lost. This is why I don't often share my stories. By sharing one with you, I give you the right to tell it to others, to distort and embellishment advertently or inadvertently. How can I be sure you will keep its original purity? Stories travel from one person to another. They change, become distorted, turn into tall tales. This is why I keep my stories to myself. Woo! As I thought, he was going to be a talkative one. But we did learn quite a bit out of him. Stuff about how to learn more about actual Tirabade, I guess. Stuff about the dagger we currently hold actually is in the hands of Ember, because I think that she could use a little bit more than I can. Okay, so hear me out with this idea too. I could probably sell the banded mail now. Hear me out on this idea too. Can I change? I might off-screen it simply because it was a long and tedious process to level myself up. But could I theoretically change Ember into, say, a Magus? Like, it's mostly a thought simply because I'm like, okay, you're super cool, you honestly are, but we could honestly use someone that could do a little bit more, combat-y stuff, I guess. I don't know. Well, no, because even then... Yeah, I'm keeping that. Even then, it might be a bit harder to do simply because I don't know whether or not you can change their strength score. But even then, if she's going to be making weapon attacks, that would be ill-advised. Because she doesn't exactly have the greatest strength score, you know. So wearing armor might not actually even be a good idea in the first place. I'll probably poke at the idea of it off camera. Besides that, too, I just kind of like Ember the way that she is. It would really, I don't know. Being able to change Ember to something else, like a Magus or Sorceress, doesn't make much sense. I think that's one of the reasons why I kind of just like the idea of keeping Ember as Ember. Most of these characters, just keeping them as they are. I'd probably change her, though. Also, I'm just realizing all my characters are suffering from fatigue. So, probably once we get into here... Where did I just click? My train of thought was on... My train of thought was honestly on Ember and the like, so Potaxium Wine Cellar. That's where we are. We're gonna quick save. Can't cap. Enemies are nearby. Yep, that sounds like baddies. Oh no. Oh no, not whites. Oh. Okay. Whites suck. Their slam attack has the ability to cause energy drain. It doesn't list it here, but energy drain, I believe in Pathfinder 1st edition, was the equivalency of negative levels. For those that don't know what negative levels are, when you suffer a negative level, you suffer effectively a -1 to everything. Saving throws, base attack bonuses, skill checks. You lose HP from it. So, it kinda sucks. And on top of that, they are immune to mind-affecting effects, fear, compulsion, emotion, poison, disease, charm, daze, nauseated, stun, death, sleep, negative levels, ability score damage, drain, and energy, negative. In fact, I believe since they're undead, they will be healed by it. How many people can I have throw fireball at once? Ember, that has to be one of the creepiest things I think you've ever said. And you've said some pretty creepy shit.
Can we retreat already?
Damn it, Ember. Oh no, Ninio is gonna be basted. Ninio, what is your armor class? Yeah, okay. Might as well increase your chances of not getting killed. Okay.
The light take you.
Good hit. Oh, cool. Great. Fantastic. They can inflict the negative levels through their longsword. That's fantastic. This is temporary level drain, though. Temporary negative levels can be restored in the successful saving throw after a long rest, one at a time. But in case of a failure, they become permanent. So if you have negative levels, save before you try to rest, or just use a spell of restoration, and so on, so forth. That's not stressful, you're stressful. God, that was on Windowag too. One of the most important things too to remember about, shit. I'm suddenly realizing that they might... Doesn't list critical hits. Maybe that's something they remove for the purposes of the tabletop. But regardless. Can't sleep them. Can remove their energy resistance. Karn White, I think... Yeah, they both have the same AC. What about this guy in the back? 17. He's got more hit points, though. I can't sleep them. They're immune to daze. Best I can honestly do is Cure Light Wounds them. Or just Evil Eye them. And I can do it once to each individual creature, too, so... Wait, immune to Evil Eye? Mind affecting. Ah, god damn it, that was a waste of a turn. Alright, if I remember correctly, they're not particularly phased by... Okay, I think they did just remove that. Because, base game, undead, oozes, several other creatures like constructs that don't have a discernible anatomy are not affected by critical hits.
No match for me.
Right. As a swift action, I can change this. I think I want to do more damage. So we'll do more damage instead. And focus on this guy.
Calculated risk.
Or miss. Whoa. Step back. I should probably have rested. Right there. Oh good, they both failed. Let's focus on this guy then. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, did I mention that when you hit your... Oh, when you hit your total level worth of negative levels, you die? Because if you hit your total level on negative levels, you die.
Cover me, all right?
Buddy, pal, chum, I request that you stop missing.
I'll rip you apart.
And please stop rolling negative totals of ones. Excuse you? Oh, right, because he's... Yeah, the weapon he's wielding would have caused fear. I am plumb out of good spells, aren't I? And you're immune to mind-affecting effects, so color spray is useless. Fortitude, fortitude. If I recall... Oh, wait. Ray of positive energy. Heck. We'll just keep that there, so I don't have to keep on bringing up that spellbook.
Into the fray.
Ow! Fool. The fatigue is really not doing us any favors right now. Really not doing us any favors.
This should do it.
It probably would have done it if you did not miss. Oh my god. Please?
No glory without risk.
Yeah, we're taking a good old rest once we're done with this fight. Because this is pitiful. Aaron, you're not even the tired one in all of this. Thank you. Wanted to kill at least one dude before we went and waited for the trap, this whole thing to get fixed. Aha, you have no reason to stay on the ground. Stand the frick up. Drink a potion. Chug more if you needed to. Alright, we'll move errands. Why are you being testy with your movement? Right there. 4 levels. Am I an idiot right now? Feeling like an idiot right now. Okay. Alright, dismiss your spell. They're now out. They're now prone.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
That worked. 5-foot step away. Okay, that's a mind-affecting effect, so that does not affect them. Multi-ball. Sorry, Sella. Actually, can I? 5-foot step. I can't coup de grace him because he's awake. Can't sneak attack though. Gets up. Takes attacks from everyone.
They'll beg me to stop.
Ooh. Ow. Just ow. We're apparently not gonna do anything about that. Unidentified battle axe, caustic mold, longsword, Bezior. Alright, that's the thing. Okay. That guy's very dead. I'll just collect them all. Quick save. Because the game has granted us the ability to see how badly we can screw up some good old-fashioned I don't know, craft a potion instead of a thing if we can. Is everyone doing something? You're not. So you craft. You don't have who does have brew potions? She's got brew potions, but she doesn't have a spell book. So if I put someone, oh, that's gonna cause a problem. Alright, fine. Back to the night watch. You. And second shift be Sella. Camouflage. Uljif. I don't know. He can make us more spicy. Uljif, what can you make us? Yeah, we had the spicy pastry before that gave us a +5 movement. Provides you with temporary hit points per level for the day. All skill checks are +1. I think camouflage might be the most important right now because we're very much in a state of we can die stupid easily. Let's see, knowledge arcana. Okay. Magic missiles, snowball, create pit is tempting. Create pit is literally one of the only useful ones that she knows. Although snowball's not that bad. Per cast level, up to 5d6 damage. Yeah, she can succeed on this. Can we increase the cast level? Nope, that's already as high as it can go. Alright. I'm fine with this. God, the honor of my followers, both thought and deed, and will have faith in them. Yeah, Sella's a good bean like that. You're a good bean like that, but please, we just need some rest. Yay! Now I hope some people. They seem to be rid of negative levels, so I guess we're good.
I know the way.
Whole party, please. It's dark in here. 1 second. Who? Yeah, let's give you an ever-burning torch.
Follow my lead.
Almost certain it could have been... That's it? A couple of whites? Like, I'm not saying that those whites weren't nothing. They kind of mopped the floor with us a little bit. Oh yeah, there was a great axe we got, right? Icebreaker. And I'm not even a great axe, just a battle axe, but still. +1 confirms the hit. All creatures have to make a reflex saving throw or suffer. That's not terrible. Stop giving me good weapons that I would totally use on other characters, please. Beg of you. And when emergency 1. You take 2 of the big uns. See, here's the thing too. This is fantastic, and I love axes because they do triple criticals. So that would be 3 die 8 plus 3 plus strength thrice. But that's all creatures. Whereas the collapse is only enemies specifically. You gotta read the wording, because if you don't read the wording, you will end up TPKing everyone in your party. Seriously, oh, was that it? Could have sworn that there would have been more. Alright. Guess we're outie. Is it time to decide what to do about the world wound? Game? Let's see. See, this is tough. Because I ain't really seen much else of where I need to go besides Worm's Manor. And, oh, the Tirabade residence. Despite their high standing in the city, the Tirabade family lived in a simple house far away from the wealthy neighborhoods. Most of the houses in the street are now ruined and abandoned, but this one looks and seems intact. Although the broken door makes one wonder if there's anything value left inside. You know, sod it. Eventually we'll get to the Great Garrison. But I'm just really curious about some of the stuff that's around here. Less curious about Worm's Manor. Although I am super tempted just to bring her on for like a mission for the sheer purpose of going there and killing the douchebag that's inside. I have my priorities. Priorities. Don't you judge me. Hello, Mr. Shear. Would you like an arrow to the face? Or miss? Wooljiff. Blindness. Yes! Oh, that's so good. Right. Basically immune to the fire damage you can deal. Nope. Evil eye. Damn it. Feel like I should have had him prepare that spicy stuff. Alright, let's do this again. Good sneak attack. And yeah. See what? That's one of the brutal things about sneak attack is it makes it so as you can basically get get hit by everyone, and I do mean everyone. All right, making sure that there's no one else around. Any evildoers outside? Any Zinjas? Any Nombies? I'm sorry, which of these houses is supposed to be Tirabade? I'm kinda lost here. Map? Oh, right. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Should be.
Yeah, my idiocy was that I thought we were already there. Whoopsie. You know that my voice is still a little bit, yeah, when I can't do the whoopsie good of a voice. Okay, now let's quick save. And see what terrible things bode ill for me. But quickly, we're going to swap you back to the... Hello. Entranced Fighter. Dare I ask what the profane gift is? Once per day as a full round action, a succubus may grant a profane gift to the willing humanoid creature by touching it for one full round, plus 1 profane bonus to any ability score of its choice. Make no more than 1 profane gift. Oh god. There's a succubus in the Tirabade house, isn't there?
You can handle them, right?
Great miss. Great miss indeed. Okay. Snowball? Right. Magic missile. And then he looked terribly confused at me and be all like, dude, brah. I don't know why he's got, you know, the dude brah Californian surfer accent, but he does now. I pressed 1 because I somehow instinctively thought to myself, oh, that's the charge button. Okay, 1 second. I gotta reread this thing apparently. Uses ability number of rounds per day equal to her war priest level, but these rounds may not be consecutive. Okay. That's where I was thrown off. Mr. Orchestra, you can chill out just a smidgen. Just a smack roll. Alright, let's try this again.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Oh. Cool. Oh, I hate it. I vaguely remember seeing one of these things in one of the freaking monster manuals. Or not monster manuals, the bestiaries. Oh. Vermlek Necrophage. Oh, I hate you. And you must die in a fire. Unfortunately, I don't have any fire, so... deal with this one in the back. Alright, Windowog, change of plans. You are shooting this abomination in the backside. God, I forget what kind of okay, they are outsiders. I thought for a second they might be like...
Tactical retreat! No?
That was a lot of damage you just did. Plus 6... Okay, yeah. He's got like a 22 strength on him right now. 22 strength, weapon specialization, power attack, plus 4. So he's got a big... Yeah, that makes sense. Hey. Just hate. Cool. I love that it automatically does stop me. Touch one ally. Excuse me. Shield of faith on yourself, just because we don't want that to hurt. Now if I ear-piercing screech him, might kill him. Or not kill him, but might stun him. However, Woljif is very close to dead. Slumber. Now, Woljif, heal your own ass. Thank you. Get up right in this creature's face. That was a terrible idea, me. Why did you even suggest that? Okay, so he's an outsider. How much?
I'll remove this obstacle.
Cold iron are good. Basically immune to all the things. Okay. No, this is fine. This is perfectly acceptable conditions we got going on. God damn it, Ninio. Why do you have to have absolutely nothing useful? Eh? Excuse me. Alright. Sella, you have the unfortunate situation of having a weapon that kind of sucks against him. So, switch off to that other one. Where's your smite? Smite evil.
Into the fray.
There we go. Move up in there. Alright. This is simple. We just remove, yeah. So for the number of rounds equal to the during any... Yeah, so now he's... God damn it, I hate that thing. So this worked, right? We'll never know.
No match for me.
Oh, right, he's only asleep. Suppose I could have done something about that. Or rather, that I can do something about that. Just gonna...
Unexpected outcome.
Yes. Boy howdy, I would love to be able to actually... I don't know. Good. Probably should have made it on attack bonuses, but heck it. I love how that guy over below us is just constantly down a hole right now. You needed to... It's fine. It's fine. And now we wait for Nenio's turn. So that she can dispel her spell. Excuse you? Sir? Ah, damn it. Just walked right past Aaron.
Let's try this way.
Rude of you. Okay. Pain. I was not expecting that, one of these things, that's for sure. I'd almost say that he needs a little bit more rest, but I think right at the moment he needs a few more potions in his face. In fairness, that was pretty much my own damn fault. While they were flat-footed, it doesn't expect an attack. Yes, thank you. I know how flat-footed works. Most of the time. Oh, Shield of Faith doesn't stack with the ring he's got on. Alright, just want to poke over here for a second. Poke over here for a second, making sure that we're not missing anything. Like this loot. I got a quarterstaff. Good for that quarterstaff. Alright, quick save, head inside. Quick save, head inside. Well, that's a good start.
Pretty good, aren't I?
So there's some sort of succubus involved in all this, if, I don't know how many of you there are in here, but all of you can go to sleep. Ah! I found the succubus. And then the succubus found me, and it charmed Woljif. Woljif, I'm going to be very polite in suggesting that you do not attack Aaron.
This will hurt.
Oh, yes it will. So, for those interested, Succubus. Get another outsider. A 9 hit die outsider. Shield. Mage armor. AC 29. For a character that's usually not a combatant of a demon. She's a combatant of a demon. She's got shield, so magic missile, force throw. Okay. Are immune to those. Immune to electricity, acid, cold, and fire. It's essentially... Oh god, vampiric touch. Is that just a spell? Shush you. Oh boy, that's gonna suck. So, freaking 29 AC. How the hell am I going to get over that? I mean, first off, I'm killing the fighter if I can. I need to be able to get her with the evil eye. Fog. Excuse you? Oh, it's a raptor. That explains it. Shit. And we got nothing like dispel magic on anyone. This is gonna suck. Fails to overcome spell resistance. What am I doing? Regardless of spell resistance, sleep is useless against them because they need to be of a certain hit die or lower. Sorry, did you just throw a negative level at me? Nope, yep, energy drain. Great. Oh, that was such a good roll. Holy crap. Oh. Okay. I need to put Radiance back on. But I also need to be able to hit shit. How the hell am I going to do any of this? We're out of spells. So unless I suddenly decide, hey, I'm going to make it so as... please crit, please crit, please crit. I'm glad that's hitting. Okay, I've already failed an evil eye attempt on her. Go to sleep. Frick. She literally just succeeded on that, too. How? +7 strength? Cool. Great. Fantastic. Yep, I totally did that right on top of Sella, and she is dead. Reflex save. Throw failed. I hate this bitch. How am I now only able to hit on a freaking 20? Was it? No. Okay. We're able to hit her. That's important, I guess. Vulnerability curse. Successful. We can now hit her with fire. Guess that's gotta work somehow. Yeah, except I don't think you even have fire. God damn it, Nino. Why do you suck? Why couldn't you have been an evocationist? I swear, Wooljiff, you try to kill me, you will die.
A calculated risk.
Never gonna hit. Never gonna hit unless it's a nat 20. Alright. If I daze her... or fail to overcome the spell resistance, that works too. Well, it's a crying shame that happened on the goddamn dude. Freaking cleaved him directly in twain. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Color spray. 2 hit die or less. Alright, according to a hit die. It could be... it could be end up stunned for a round, so... I hate everything. Just stop going after Windwag. You can even hit me when I was dazed. I really need to have her get pinned down. God, this is such ridiculousness. I've already tried to afflict her with so much crap right now. I hate spell resistance. I swear I do. Get blinded by the light. This is gonna be impossible, isn't it? Yep. Oh my god. Of course she makes a saving throw. Woljif, I will kill you. Yep, just...
Can't you just die already?
Part of the plan.
I don't know what else to say to this whole situation. It's, she doesn't have Dispel Magic. Otherwise, I would say that the first thing we have to do is Dispel Magic on her, because we have to... we just... 29 AC. Now, I know that AC spells and all that fun stuff can get stupid when it comes to freaking this edition. However, that's pretty damn stupid. And Dispel Magic, I'm pretty sure, is a level 3 spell, much like Fireball. Alright, so we're going to remove Shocking Grasp. Or we're going to add Shocking Grasp over Burning Hands. Blindness is good. If I can get Blindness in on her, then she's effectively done. Dismiss spell. Find favor. Actually, I suppose the play for you would be to prepare Blessed Weapon. Because then no matter what weapon that you end up wielding, which is going to end up being the hammer, it's going to be best option. Molten orbs your only option for second level. We essentially need to, God, this sucks. We essentially need to get in there, have Ember cast some sort of a hex on her, and then I'm not even sure what kind of a hex, because AC would be the best option because of these two and him getting in there. I'm gonna do a quick save. We're gonna rest so that we can get those spells. And I guess you'll craft another snowball.
How come you're always picking on me, huh? Am I the only whipping boy around here or something?
I just like the way it sounds when you beg for mercy in that sweet little voice of yours.
Yay. Yeah, that corruption is growing, but failed to weaken the impact. Cool. Camouflage, snowball. So what I'll need to do is I'll most definitely need to buff everyone before we get into that noise, because that's gonna hurt. But I'm gonna save and call an episode before I do, because we've already gone on pretty long for this episode. So of course it's my third video in this series, or 13th video in the series that gets plowed upon by goddamn. Alright, so what we'll need, yeah, I'll cover what we need to do next episode, but regardless, thank everyone for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it, and as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.